On today's episode of Finds and Firearms, we have found what we consider to be a forgotten firearm of history. This being the Browning Hipower, specifically the German manufactured Browning Hipower. So these Hipowers were manufactured at the Fabrique Nationale factories in Belgium. They are also called the Pistole 640B. Germany captured these factories in 1940, and they produced around 320,000 of these pistols. Now, as you can see here, we got a Waffen 140 stamp, Eagle, with the big S word that I can't say on YouTube. Completely matching serial numbers. Of course, this gun is all original, as the history behind this gun is quite fascinating. A veteran inscribed his name into the slide and the frame of the pistol. His name was James Ellis Allen. He would move artillery pieces during the war, an American veteran, of course. He found this pistol sitting in what I consider to probably be the mud or dirt. As you can see here, these are wooden grips and a lot of wear on this side. Visually, it looks like it has more wear. You go to this side, there's not as much. So my thought process here is that when he found this pistol, it was embedded to the mud like this, and he just picked it up. Now, he engraved his name to prevent it from being stolen, so he did it on the slide and on the frame. Now, a little bit more information about the Hipower is that these were chambered in 9mm. The magazine you see here is a double stack 13-round mag. So, pretty big magazine capacity for a pistol in World War II. Between 1940 and 1942, about 212,000, roughly, Hipowers were made under the German occupation. Unfortunately, in 1940 and 41, they had the adjustable sights, but in 1942 they went on and just created the fixed sights. Now, this pistol in particular is from 1942, and the way we can track that is by serial number lookup. Now, this serial number is 205154. So this pistol was probably created between August and September of 1942. Shortly after 1942, in the beginning of 1943, they started adding a suffix onto the serial number. And about 100,000 A suffixes were created. Now, the A suffixes, so from what I've heard, were not manufactured nearly as good as the ones that were created between 42 and 40. Why? I'm not really sure. I do know that there was some sabotaging going on, allegedly. It's not really proven, but there's some stories out there that the factory workers were sabotaging some of the pistols. But I'm not too sure. In 1944, they went on to having the B suffix, and about 60,000 were made in 1944. Now, in 1944, they got rid of the wooden grips here and moved on to the plastic grips. Now, I did want to say that the majority of these pistols were manufactured for the SS and Fallschirmjäger forces. Wasn't as common for the regular German soldier to have one of these things on him. There's actually a very famous picture of a German soldier, and he's holding one of these Hipowers about like this. I'll put it up on screen so you can see. But a lot of people don't know that that was the Hipower that he was holding. Now, I did want to say that it is incredibly rare to know any information about military surplus rifles or pistols or any type of firearm. I'm very fortunate to know just a sliver of this pistol's history, and I did wish I knew a little bit more, and I wish I had the picture of James Ellis Allen, but I do not. Now, a little bit of a basic functionality here. If you pull the slide back a little bit, this opens for the safety. So the safety works pretty great. You can't even pull the slide back either. So we take that down, go all the way back with it. The pistol's now cocked, but see, I can't decock it without the magazine. Now my magazine is loaded. I'm not going to rack it, but I am going to put it in so I can decock the gun. And just like that, it's decocked. And I can't use the safety. Just a basic little functionality and a bit of the history of this gun that I want to share with you guys because I just think it's very fascinating. Now, I did want to say that I do not like shooting this pistol a lot. It's, it packs a lot of historical significance behind it, and honestly, this could probably belong in a museum. And I did want to say real quick that these pistols came with pretty thick old grips, so it feels really nice in your hand. A lot nicer than a lot of your World War II sidearms. Honestly, after comparing a 1911 and this together, even my friend who's owned a 1911 for a while says that this pistol feels a lot nicer in his hands, just because the weight distribution is all mostly right here in the back. Now with the 1911, it kind of, it's kind of like in the middle, towards the front of the barrel, so it's a little uneven. Now this is just really nice. Very good recoil control as well, obviously because it's 9mm and you're not shooting 45. And just a quick little field strip here demonstration. All you do, of course, pull the mag out, slide it back. All we're going to do is lift up on this, push this pin through, like so. Safety is holding it for keeping my slide just flying off. And what I really like about the Hipower, that's better than the 1911, is that you don't have to worry about your spring flying completely off. But as you see there, it's very simple. As you can see here, there's a little spring there, and you just pull that out. But we're not going to do all that right now. I'm just going to put it back on like so. Slides right back on. And then we can push this back. Put the pin in like so. And just like that, pistol's functioning again. Of course, you can't decock without the mag. Pistol's decocked and we're ready to shoot. So I'll catch you then, guys. Alright guys, so now we're going to be on to the shooting part of this video. I got a target set up, not standing too far away. Target's a little crooked there, but should be alright. And well, let's get to it. Now I did want to make mention that I don't like shooting this gun a lot, so because it's very historical, but here's 13 rounds. That's it. Let's go see what I did. So as you guys can see here, Kind of aimed a little sporadically here. None of them are bullseye, but pretty close. I got one lower down here, so I hit seven times. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And had a few shots go a little high, but yeah, it's a pretty accurate gun. I was kind of aiming for all of them besides that one up there, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, guys, I do want to mention this is the end of the video. At the time of me finishing this video, we have hit 2,000 subscribers, which is incredible. Again, we started in September, and we're just only growing. I hope you guys enjoyed this longer format video. It was a bit more informational, and we'll see if I can get better at it. I'm sure I can, so stay tuned for that. Again, I appreciate all you guys for subscribing, liking, and commenting, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you.